Welcome back to Marathon Red. I'm Admin 1 of NEFX, and today we are going to do something a little unorthodox, given the circumstances. I've actually decided to backtrack back to the last level in which I had full shields, which is, can we say, Mosh Pit. For the simple reason that now that I think I really have gotten down how to get through the different levels and all their obstacles, I believe I may be able to get to the point that I left off at last time with more shields and therefore less hassle, more of a chance of getting through, since as you saw I was at the point where the slightest fault, the slightest hit could kill me and there wasn't any reprieve in sight. Oh, see right there, I have to, oh man, I can't get back out, so I have to respawn there because of that one slight dent to my shields from the crushing door. That's funny. Where were we? Alright, I'm just going to speed through it this time. Okay, leaving with full shields. Now we're back here and just double checking to make sure none of these work. Okay. Okay. All right. I think I got it. It's funny, I didn't realize at the time that that was the best way to go this whole time. I didn't yet know about the potential of the Chrom 3 Omega cannon, or I should say the alien monster parallel that I have now. Like, there's one thing, of course, when I was taking care of that with human weapons, but you know, now I know better. So. So let's see, I may have to go back to previous save points over and over again for every little dent I take that I can't avoid, or rather that I can avoid. So we could be here for quite a while doing this. But at least I know the routine for all this, and I very graciously have this very powerful unlimited weapon. I don't know if it's the best one for this particular enemy. Let's see. That seems to work better for it. Okay. I remember this is an area where they got rid of the harmful liquid. Actually, let's see. Do they have... No, it doesn't matter. I don't think it does. Oops. That's sure I don't have that yet at this point. Okay. Unfortunately, I think this is the only part that I can't help as far as losing shields. But I still have a fair amount, so I have to make this last as much as possible for a while, I think. Because I don't think there are any shield sources. I remember last time that a suit of armor didn't show when I went to this fight. Okay. Where's that coming from? Okay. Get through here fast. I'm just going to do this over and over, basically. Okay. Get them to come back here. Maybe I'll do something a bit more pinpoint accurate here. Yep, mowing them down pretty easily. Looks like most, if not all of them, are melee. Okay, I think that's it. So then I just have to punch these, basically. Okay, last one, so just gotta rehearse how to get up here really fast. Okay. Ready, set, go. Alright. Yep, as the area starts to flood. Okay, save. So, this is, I think, a good checkpoint. So if I lose any shields between now and the next checkpoint, at least that I can avoid, I'll just go back here. So this could take us a while, it really could. It's really unfortunate because I don't think there's another way for me to get through the level without being stuck in that liquid, that lava, whatever, boiling blood looks like. Oh. Alright. Oh, I didn't notice that before, that eyeball. Making double sure I can't charge from this. Okay, now I did find a way to get through this much easier and faster than I initially thought possible. And again, it does lie with the Omega Cannon, but not in the way that I initially thought. So let's see if I can do this. Okay, and the next is one of these that opens up next. Okay. I just lost some shields, so I'm going to go back. But I know what to do. You'll see. Because seriously, unless there's some weird hidden secret, which I wouldn't even put past Ian, given the things that have been weird secrets, I do not think there's a single shield source for like the next 7 levels. Who even knows? Maybe there isn't even going to be through the end of the game, and I somehow have to make that whole gauntlet. Maybe we can double check. What's this? Secret level? We be slackers. I didn't notice this before. Did I see that right? Was that texture the Oni logo? There's a home computer in here. Is this where Marathon Red is secretly made? Interesting how I have just the fists like that. Wait, LARPing, alright. Let's get a good look at that again. Hang on. Yeah, of course, same texture for 2 different things. Okay, we saved, so let's see what's here. We'd be slackers. See if I can get a hold of that by pausing. I just want to get a look at everything there. Yep, looks like a regular group of friends. What's that on the guy's shirt? Can't make it out. Oh no, what? We'd be slackers. Hey there, you know me. I'm Ian McConville, the entire Red staff. I enjoyed putting together this unknowingly hard scenario, even if it did sap me of a year of my life. What really slowed down this game's building time is the fact that I would spend a long time in one part and then learn a better way of doing it. Through this better way, I could create better results than the previous. Thus, I would go back and improve the other parts and learn an even better way and so forth. Why couldn't I just learn to spell? Weird, but he has underscores on both sides of his name. But yeah, that LARPing image, that definitely takes me back. I remember doing LARPing stuff with my friends about that age. Foam swords and shit. Although, even though this was before it reminds me slightly less favorably of like one of those Channel Awesome movies. What is that from? You probably noticed how weird this room looks compared to the rest of the game. The reason for that is that this is a model of my family room. The room where I keep my G3 that Red was built on. About halfway through the game the computer died. Well, just the hard drive. It took all of April 2K to recover what I could have read and start over. 2K, I guess that's 2000. Now you know why it took so friggin' long. And hey, even if that wasn't the story, I wouldn't blame him for taking so long, because a scenario of this scope definitely takes a lot of work amidst other things you have going on. But I can always appreciate that, trying to model shit in Marathon off of actual real life places like your room or your workplace or your school. Although that can be seen, however facetiously, as like a bad omen of something when you make levels and shit in a first-person shooter based off of real life places. But anyway, now then, just because I am the only guy on that built this game doesn't mean I am without my friends who helped me through this beast of a scenario. The following are profiles of my own notes of the people who helped waste my time. Aren't they sweet? Why does he constantly do that? Oh, I didn't notice that at first. I knew it was a scene from The Matrix, but I didn't notice it looks like he photoshopped himself in there, blur. Acting like he's friends with the Matrix cast, which for all I know he is. That's a good idea though, paying tribute to those who help you along the way, give you behind the scenes emotional support, shadow support basically. Because that counts often more in even an individual creator's stuff than one might think. So maybe I'll do something like that, like if I ever make a big scenario, which more than likely will end up being a compilation of extant single levels. Maybe I would put in like a bonus thing in which I give thanks to people, although I probably wouldn't put their pictures in, per se, unless they gave the go-ahead or specifically requested. But, 2001 was different. Alright, here's my next lampshade. Brocky, Jeremy Brockway. Brocky has always been a good friend, acting as my personal chauffeur all through high school. Not by choice, heh. All I would do was make sure I got in the car before him, so I was too lazy to get my own car. So what? Yeah, I remember. I definitely had a friend like that in high school. I remember the good old Mormon mobile with a bunch of duct tape on it. I'm not Mormon, but he was. We knew him as the Mormon with the Mormon mobile. He's also the Weasley guy that always said, "Ian, this is evil." As long as he said that, I knew I was going in the right direction. Though he has never played Marathon before, he is still useful. I like the way he said that. Still useful. And in a way, like, I know he probably didn't mean that, at least not seriously, but the implication being that someone's usefulness is best exemplified by if they played Marathon or not. Andrew Paris. Andrew. Oh, so he's got an Emperor shirt. Neat. A good art buddy of mine. He sat with me in art class during high school. He's still wandering about the town in his heavy metal t-shirts. Andrew helped me take a sick and twisted way of looking at things. He sort of got me started on drawing evil and nasty things. Yeah, maybe, it's funny, I did remark at one point, you might recall, that one of the wall textures looked like it could be something from like an extreme metal album cover. Maybe think of like Nocturnus or something like that, and in a good way. So, yeah, maybe that was Andrew's influence. Though he always had a reason for his artwork in some way. I just drew it because it looked cool. Anthony Byrne game. Oh boy. It looks like it's some fun. A creative yet evil soul. He always finds a way to cause general chaos and or something funny to happen. Yeah, that's a perfect picture to take for something like that. Looks like he would rob a bank. Anthony acted as my consultant. He was the one who had me change the mine gun to a bolt thrower. He always came up with plot and fun things to do to the player. Anthony also acted as a grammar and spell check. Spelled grammar wrong. He was a grammar and spell checker for my terminals. Not this terminal, mind you. I always love when that happens. Like, the same thing happened in the marathon book presentation thing by Moppy Puppy, talking about grammar and spelling, and there's errors right there in the middle, like instant karma in a way. He's done this, and also he's the one who got me started on Marathon. He had been a Bungie fan for years before me, until he let me play Infinity on his computer. Let's say I've loved those guys since. I wonder who's more likely to possibly pop up in our midst today. Ian or Anthony? Maybe they already have. They just haven't told us. Bill Caudill. You'll notice his name is misspelled in the credits at the opening screen. Sorry, Bill. I just lost the template artwork to change it when I later found out the actual spelling. Now corrected due to Haas. Wait, Haas? As in the developer who was involved in, I know, Wheels, maybe also Tempest Irae and or Evil. He was involved in something else major besides Wheels. This is one of the rare shots we have of Bill. He is an elusive fellow that is hard to get a hold of. Very docile and amusing. Bill is always great company. He has been my creative advisor for as long as I've known him. He came up with the original plot for most of my games, including this one. Of course, I've tweaked this one a lot. Okay. Corey. Is that on her shirt? Something about ants? Let be something ants, I'm not sure. But it does look like there's an insect on there. Corey, or what's her last name again? Wasn't really a part of Red in anyway, but I just felt like mentioning her. Good job, Corey. Matt Moore, a really psycho soul. This Matt is. He has been a Bungie fan for a while. Isn't that kind of redundant? Still be into Marathon years later, although this at the time would have just been less than a decade, as opposed to over 20 years. He's one of those few that only got to play the PC version of Marathon 2. But still, we love him nonetheless. A playtester in Monkey Boy Extreme. He, like Brocky, is one of the poor fools who helped to refine Red. Carrie Smith. One of the friendliest people I've ever met. Carrie has never acted mean to me or any other as far as I know. Yet we give the poor boy crap nonetheless. Okay, yes. Haas and Claude Herrera. So I guess in a way, Haas had his fingerprints in this one too. Though I've never really met either of these big guys, they have been some of the biggest help on Red. Claude gave me web space and a constant river of support. What a weird metaphor. Hamish, aka Haas. Wait. Is this a different Haas than I'm thinking of then? Because it looks like it might be Hamish Sinclair. I don't think those are the same people, right? Well, it says, I mean, unless the Haas is also named Hamish. Hamish? I actually don't know how it's pronounced, sorry. Hamish is the other internet guy that found me. I opened my mail and he was there telling me what to do. He cleaned up countless mistakes of mine as well as cleaned up the HUD. A genius with a klutz, and sounds he is the one responsible for getting Red down in size. My hat's off to you guys. Indeed. to have to deal with file size stuff back then must have been difficult. I wouldn't know about that. That's interesting. Like, imagine just opening up your email and getting that from someone. Clearly, someone, perhaps Claude, gave him Ian's email. I'd be pretty stoked if I opened up my email inbox and just suddenly saw that totally unbidden. That's a sign of the times, I guess. You wouldn't often get that now because email isn't obviously as much of the primary means of communication online. The rest, the others who helped me in red, I didn't have pictures of them to post, so you'll have to deal with just their names. Let's see, already we have Jeremy Ward. Oh, of course, Hamish Sanderson. So maybe it is the Haas I'm thinking of. I didn't take the time to look at the picture at first. But okay, there's Hamish Sanderson, Haas, Claude Herrera, Jeremy Ward, Dan Mowry, Tom Mayle, Jägermeister. Like the actual alcohol. Did Jägermeister fuel a lot of this shit? I think the Hamish thing was just largely because I've never encountered that name. So maybe in some parts of the world it's more common, but I've never seen that name outside of Marathon. So, the Marathon community anyway. Alright. The HVSOPOW. There's Matt and Brocky again. Where would red be without the HVSOPOW? High velocity suborbital pissed off weasel. Every explosion that happened in the game where the screen went white was due to a weasel exploding. These nuclear fellows were so helpful in creating the proper effects needed in red. Think I'm joking? Go through the game with Forge and look for them. How many weasels can you find? Weasels. Finding weasels through Forge, would that be like in visual mode? Maybe some sort of Easter egg thing. I don't know if I would want to take the time to go track them all down, if that's still possible. Doesn't seem as much of a pressing thing as would be something in Marathon Phoenix, which I would like to get to at some point, where you can actually track down a bunch of skulls. Sort of like, in the Grand Theft Auto games where you can track down secret packages and shit like that. I might end up doing something like that with Phoenix at some point, possibly. Anyway, that's a good picture right there. Anthony and Chris. Looking like Anthony damaged the car with a rocket launcher. Well, that's it. Enjoy the bonus level. Just go up the stairs and you'll go to a land of tiny bobs and cars. Be Godzilla as you stomp them and enjoy. Just hunt me down for when you want to leave. Thanks for playing, and be on the lookout for 2 more short scenarios for both Red and Infinity. They shouldn't take long. You can also expect me to do some Unreal Tournament mods too. Hehe. Thanks to all I mentioned and more. I wonder if he did end up making more of the short scenarios, because I'd be interested to play them. I wonder what a short scenario would be like for Red if he made any of those. Might be able to find out on at least an archive of the site. This is so awkward, I just stumbled on this bonus level. It sounds like it's really silly. I'm being a Godzilla. And then I'm just going to go right back to that serious ultra slog of difficultness. I wonder if it's like a secret expansion pack or of the story found in one of these miniature scenarios that exist. Anyway, P.S. Has anyone turned in the Oni sticker on the wall to sidingstopbungee.org yet? Okay, yeah, it was an Oni sticker I saw. Okay. Off we go, I guess. Okay, yeah, we're way out of range of where we were supposed to be. So this is up from the depths 30 stories high. Okay, so it looks like I have all the human weapons again. but now I'm huge. So I'm in a big city. I'm terrorizing a city. It's really cool. It's a good premise. Once again, this scenario is fairly overlooked in the new things it brings. Like, in a way, I'm kind of surprised it's just like a joke bonus level. It seems like you can make a whole scenario out of this. I'd love that. Playing as like some sort of a mechanized dinosaur or something, terrorizing a city. Oh, is that a car? Hang on. Well, this is already less stressful than what I was up to. I don't know when I'll actually get back to the path I was initially planning on when I started this video. Did we even fire? Oh, looks like an army tank. Let's see if I can take this one out easily. Yep, pretty easy. Cutting through these things like toys. Oh, come on. Where's that coming from? I don't know if those cars can do anything either. I think they're just like civilian cars. Oh. Wait. Did I just gain some shields? And I just killed it by stepping on it? That's fucking cool. It's really good. Ah, shit. Looks like they respawn fairly frequently, so I'm gonna move on as much as possible. Oh. Shit. See if something else would be more effective. How about not kill him? How about this? Straight at them. Again, the hitboxes, they're not correct. What about this? Let's try this. That works. Good. Okay, I've kind of wandered around already. But it's good to know that I can basically get energy by eating those things. Can I blow up the cars by stepping on them? No? Oh well, I don't think they harm me anyway, so there's no real point. Here, let's, there we go. Gain a little bit of shield back. I guess it's good to know that those periodically respawn, so I guess maybe if I can find an area where they respawn, but not the actual threatening enemies, then I can slowly but surely build my shields up. I don't know that they respawn in here. I'll just leave it be for a little while. I've got enough shields for the meantime. Hello? Huh. Wait, let's have a look at this. Yeah, this is one hell of a city. Yeah. Uh-oh. Gotta consume the shields. Oh. It's a cool concept, being able to absorb shields from civilians as you kill them. It's almost like you're quickly eating them or something like that. Getting nourishment from them. Oh, and have this, although I don't think this helps me fly. Seems like a lot of these weapons aren't actually useful because of the hitbox problem. Can't get through here, I don't think. I don't think I can fly here, right? Right. Oh well, at least I hit a target. I don't think the one that I meant to, though. So it looks like the main weapons that actually work are the mercury pistols and the conch miner. Shit. Okay, I heard a door noise there, but I didn't see anything open. It's like, ah, shit, got stuck on a car. Is it a secret door? Can't seem to get through. Oh, wait. What's this? What the hell is going on? This is so bizarre. I didn't think I could get through here either. Ah, shit. Burlingame Dam. Oh, cool. Naming a dam after one of your friends. I guess it's like Anthony Burlingame. It's also a bit misleading because the bobs make the simulacrum noises, lines, dialogue, and they aren't like that. It's kind of weird. You would think that maybe, not to complain or bash him or anything, but actually, let's see if I can get all 3 shields. I think I see the slightest glimmer of the 3rd layer. But you would think that Ian might take the time to make like an unarmed civilian texture or something. Even recycling the shit from Marathon 1. What else is there to explore? I don't even know that there's necessarily an end to this level unless I decide. But it's weird because Ian said in the terminal to check back when I feel like leaving, but I don't know where the exit terminal would be. Is there a save point around here? Because I don't think I'm at risk of death anytime soon, but okay, yeah, I see I can get all 3 shields. Great. But yeah, I'd hate to lose all my progress from this. Like, I'm already having that problem in the serious arc. I don't want to have that in the funny one too. I feel like added insult to injury. What's this? Cary Road. Oh, that's funny. Am I still on the outskirts here? What's this lead to? Can I get back up here from down there? I'm not sure I want to risk it. I think it might be meant to be like scenic. Is that a flash? What did I just see? Yeah, it is a flash. I guess I'll have to go back to Ian's house to save, to maintain the... Actually, wait, no. No, of course I can't. It's not in this level. What am I thinking? What about one of these rooms? How do I get back through here? There's Jackson Square. Is there anyone's house? Oh. It's a pretty decent use, I think, of the textures, including some of the original stock textures to have like a city type feel. Not they're all downscaled and everything. So I'm back at the beginning. Yeah, I don't know if there's any end to this. And I'd imagine there would be. Like, why would it just take me out of the game early? I guess some things are like that. Some games or scenarios that give you the option to leave the game early if you find a secret soon enough or something like that, but I don't want to do that. You know, whenever, however I get done with this, I do want to finish what I started, but this is pretty incredible. I really like this concept. I would love to play a whole scenario that's like this. Who knows, maybe I can make one someday. Although, knowing me, it might just be another survival style one. See how long you can terrorize the city before security takes you out. Why are they killing the civilians and each other? It's kind of funny. It's the fucking Tiananmen Square of Marathon. Not good. How much time do I have left? Oh yeah, time's up. Well, I'm not sure if there's any into this. It does seem like it's just like a bonus or secret, so I don't think it's necessarily important if I abandon it. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's a way to another way to access this. Like if I beat the game for real, then I could take it back here and I might have a look at it. It's a pretty well crafted level too. What's back here? I don't think I can access that. They're trying to attack me, but grenades keep hitting the wall. Trying to go to the places I haven't yet. Like, is there anything up here? I think it's just scenic. Doesn't really give any guidance or briefing or certainty that there's an end to this, other than what you decide. So see what happens if I go out here. I don't even know if there's a way back up, or maybe if there is, it's like a teleporting spot. Okay, there's a barrier. Doesn't seem to be any spawn ends or anything. I guess I could feasibly launch myself out of here, but I don't think I have the means to. I could probably, with this, do I have enough shields? Nope. Alright, well, I'm actually done for today. Next time on Marathon Red, we will see about getting through that whole gauntlet with more shields this time and more know-how. I know this wasn't what we were expecting, but I am glad it happened anyway. So we'll get back on track next time. But until then, thanks for watching. Bye.